40,000 people have decided to embrace empowerment at a time where the hiring process, job search, corporate environment is doing everything but empowering you. I want to say a deep and sincere thank you. I have a ton of new community members here since my video from yesterday about how these rooms are made for you has started to gain traction because folks are in search of reaffirmation and support at a time where constant ghosting and constant rejection and constant negative feedback, if you get rejected at all, is the norm. Hi, my name is Beverly. I'm a COO CEO who's been scaling operations for a long time and has dedicated my platforms to empowering people to empower themselves and their communities as it relates to their career goals, professional goals, personal goals, because we need more of that in this space. And so if you are one of my 40,000 community members, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being a part of the change that we want to see. If you want to be a community investor because my videos have supported you, you can go to my link in bio where I have my YouTube channel. I have podcasts, so you can follow me for podcasts. I have a book that I wrote called Create the Door that is an accelerator for you to be able to create the doors every time they're shut in your face. And beyond that, if you want to be a even more community investor in my platform, I have my Amazon creator wish list that is helping me give myself wings to be able to support you all more with more resources, more content, more strategy, more support. I made the leap to become a content creator / entrepreneur / empowerment forward public figure so that more folks realize that there are people out here who see you, who love you, and who want you to not only win, we want you to go beyond what you thought possible. Here's to 40K, and here's to more and more community members who are being empowered every day because y'all got this and I've got you. If you're a stay-at-home parent re-entering the workforce after being out for a while and are concerned about the corporate environment, then this video is for you. My name is Beverly. I'm a COO and your corporate empowerment officer. And this is how to play the corporate game, transitioning from being a stay-at-home parent back into the corporate space. If you're a stay-at-home parent and transitioning, thank you for your sacrifice. I am the proud child of a parent who chose to make the sacrifice to stay at home with my sister and and I am forever grateful for what they did to ensure that we were set up for success. It is hard, it is laborious with no PTO, it is work and should be treated and respected as work. Because it's work, I want you to reframe on your resume what that gap is, because it's really not a gap. In all technicality, you are managing the operations of the home. We're handling logistics, whether it would be picking up and dropping off, ensuring they were at their appointments. Oh, right, you were appointment scheduling. Financial and financial controls, helping out with the bills, ensuring that things were paid on time. You also supported culture and engagement. I don't know, maybe all those birthday parties you planned or those backyard barbecues. If you are a parent who coached your kids with their sports or different avenues, you are a coach and mentor. You served on the PTA and held a position amongst the PTA, yeah, you're putting that on your resume. If you did any volunteerism, and even you being with your kid at an event and helping out with the food stand or whatever it is, that's volunteerism. Administrative assistants. Now, obviously, that's a whole field, but if you were managing the administrative aspects of your families or your children's different paperwork, their requirements for school, responding to emails, sending emails, conducting business via email exchange, that's administrative assistance to a degree. Have you ever coordinated flights for your family? Congratulations. You can coordinate flights for conferences too, can't you? If you've actively used Nextdoor to leave a positive review or recommend a service or recommend a business that you really frequent or like, you might want to see if you can get into sales, because you are good at pitching something that you're passionate about. And if other people went to those services because of what you said, you're also persuasive. The moral of the story is reframe your experience. Do not fear the gap, because the gap is full. And when you are filling in your resume, don't put domestic anywhere in there, because at the end of the day, you are an operations coordinator. You just happen to be in a domestic environment, but they're not going to know the wiser. And I know as a senior leader, I'm not going to know the wiser if you can speak to your experience as it relates to the job description. You ran the operations of your business, which in this case is your family and your kids growing and whatever the case. And if you did any volunteer work, if you did anything else, that's all applicable experiences. Those are logos and company names that you can put on there. Like, I am so serious. If you supported any of these orgs, put them companies on there. How is that resume looking now? Pretty full, huh? Now, as you head into those interviews, you have applicable experience that is relevant that you can speak to with confidence, because you should be confident. Now's your time to shine.
What to say when someone is yelling at you? Number one, instead of raising your voice and shouting something like, "Don't yell at me," you're going to calmly use the phrase, "I don't respond to that volume." You're letting them know they've run into your boundary, telling them, "I don't allow people to talk to me that way." Number two, say it at a volume that is below your normal conversational tone. So where I'm right here with you, just give it a little haircut. I don't respond to that volume. It makes you sound more controlled. It makes them sound less controlled. So to match you, it pulls their volume back down. And number three, the slower you speak, the more confident you will sound. One trick is to add pauses around the verb, in this case, respond. I don't respond to that volume. And the slower you speak, the more you take back control. So try that and follow me.
You've been dealing with a bully at work. It's time to buckle the heck up, because not only are we getting payback, we're trying to get you paid. Hi, my name is Beverly. I am a COO and your Chief Empowerment Officer. 2 weeks ago, I posted a video on how to play the corporate game specific to dealing with bullies at work, and it went completely viral. Over 2 million views across platforms, thousands and thousands of comments from people around the world, DMs. I mean, the volume and the feedback was clear. Bullying in the workspace is rampant globally, and it needs to be stopped. We're going to stop it together, y'all. Case by case. Check by check. Settlement by settlement. I am thrilled to share that avoiding a corporate crash out, dealing with bullies in the workplace, is now open for enrollment at my link in bio. For those of you who do not know, I am also an educator, and as somebody who has experienced bullying, I was running wild the last 2 weeks trying to figure out how I can get as many resources to our community as possible. This Saturday at 2 p.m. Central, I am doing a collegiate level course to comprehensively address the vast majority of questions and concerns that I have gotten. It is, when I tell y'all this is so jam-packed, I'm covering legal resources, free legal resources. This jam-packed hour will not only empower you with real tools, step-by-step tutorials, insight, expertise, but it will also empower you with a community of people who are done. They are saying enough is freaking enough. And even if you can't make the session, you can still enroll at my link in bio, because every person who enrolls gets to keep the replay. I wish that I had had folks in my corner who, during different points in time in my career where I was experiencing bullying, I had known a lot of the things that I'm going to be sharing in this class. Thank you to everyone who submitted a DM, a comment, a question. I am so appreciative. Thank you for your patience. And I don't give in to fear mongering.